Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? What is going on? It's your girl, Jay. It is Tuesday night, and we are live. What is up? I hope everyone is doing well that is watching this here and there and everywhere. So, we got a little free for all today. We're going to talk about All-Star game, All-Star weekend. There was everybody played a game, their last game this past week. We'll go over that. We'll talk some rookies, and we're going to talk some fits. So I'll get started in 1 second. Well, 1 second, like 1 minute, probably. Give me, I always got to send out the blurbs. All right. Let's see. I got some comments before I got started. It is RC in the house. I'm saying hi first because I'm one of your biggest supporters, Jay. Just know you're one of the best to me. Thank you so much, RC. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you and your support. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Groovy, who I have been missing. Groovy says his work schedule changed, so he's not able to be live with me on Tuesdays anymore. But he says, "What up, Jay and everyone? I'm at work, but I want to say what's up. I'll be watching the replay after work." And I thank you so much. So even if you guys can't watch live, can't join me live, sorry, I got to fix my camera. I always enjoy when you can go back and hit that replay and watch it. It still gives me a stream, so I appreciate that. RC says, "I'm back. What is up? What is up, RC?" And Brittany, what is up? Thank you for joining the show. Let's see. I usually don't even, I keep forgetting to pull this up. All right. We're going to first go through the week that was in the W. All 6 teams played either on last Tuesday or Wednesday. And shout out to my Skaces. Y'all don't know what that is. That's my Sky and the Aces. I'm always going to be an Aces girl at heart as long as my core 4 is there. My MVP is there. Becky is there. I'm riding with them. But you know, over the course of this season, the Chicago Sky has definitely won me over. I was just really going to pay attention and watch Angel and Camilla play and see how Coach Spoon would be as a coach. I was not really intending to like be a fan for real, and I'm a fan for real at this point. So we're going to go over these scores real quick. So I'll put them together. It's the Skaces. Shantae, what is up? I got it right this time. What's up? So I'm going to share my screen here. And we're going to get into these scores. Un momento. There we go. I'll make it big so y'all can see. Thank you, Shantae. Appreciate it. So if y'all can see that, we're going to go over these scores real quick. So last Tuesday, we had 4 games. The Phoenix Mercury took on the Washington Mystics. I should have like some like news reporter music playing under this when I do these recaps, but maybe for the second half of the season. Phoenix Mercury took on Washington Mystics. Phoenix did beat the Washington Mystics 96-87. Seattle Storm took on Los Angeles Sparks. Storm did beat Sparks 89-83. That was actually a pretty close game until the end. And then New York Liberty took on the Connecticut Sun. I believe that's the number 1, number 2 team. And New York beat them 82-74. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, they did play Tuesday, didn't they? Chicago Sky took on my Aces. I thought it was on Wednesday for some reason. Took on my Aces, and OMG. This was the I'm not going to say the shock, but it was kind of shocking. The first time they met was on the day before my birthday. I went to that game, of course. And the Aces came into Chicago, and Ajawilson put on a full clinic on both my rookies. And although the game was close, they Aces just took it away in the fourth quarter, and it wasn't anything we can do but watch. And so I kind of wanted Chicago to get that get back. I look at Chicago as like the little sisters of the Aces. I don't know why. Maybe it's the connection between Teaspoon and Becky. Maybe it's the connection between Jackie and her Notre Dame teammates. Well, now Mabry's not on the team, but you got Lindsay and Bree that were teammates with Jackie. Maybe it's the Asia and Angel connection. Maybe it's the Asia and Camilla, South Carolina connection. It's just a lot going on with that team. So I just always, one, I'm a fan of both of them, but it's so much history with the players and the coaches within that team. So anyway, I wanted Chicago to see if they can get that lick back, just to test the waters a little bit. Aces have been playing amazing. I think they said they played, was it 10 games? 10 or 11 games. They only lost 2. They're the hottest team in the league right now. In the span of 12 games, they're the hottest team in the league. I told y'all the Aces were going to come back and we were going to be good. But Chicago got the best of them, 93-85. Chicago came out hitting blicky. Like they weren't playing games. They came out. Aces tried to make a run for it. At one point, y'all, and I know I'm on this game for a minute. At one point, Chicago was beating the Aces by 21 points. I could not believe my eyes. I couldn't believe my eyes at all that they were up by so much. It was bananas. Like I couldn't believe it. Especially when they started the game and it was just like, wait a minute, are they literally up 40 points to like 21? Like, what is going on? What is happening? But it was great to see. Aces, fought hard to try to come back, but it was just a little too late. And Chicago Sky took it. So shout out to Chicago Sky for taking one. Now we got to see each other 2 more times this season. We got a game in August, and we got a game in September 3rd to be exact. That's the last time they meet up. That will be in Vegas. I'm trying to go to that game. We'll see if I can make it. But yeah, that was a phenomenal end of the mid-season for at least Chicago. Chicago's been struggling, they're a brand new team trying to find their way. And this is the first time since New York that they have beat a plus 500 team. Most of the teams that they beat, all the teams that they beat have been under 500 and mostly ranked under them. Besides Atlanta at one point was ranked higher than them, but they lost. Oh, Seattle. They did beat Seattle. So that's their second one. But they're making strides. I'm very, very proud of this team. So it was just a big win. Aces, I ain't worried about it. They'll shake it off. They're gonna come back next time, and it might not be good for Chicago. We shall see. Then Wednesday, we had 2 games. Atlanta Dream took on Minnesota Lynx. Lynx won 86-79. And then the Indiana Fever played Dallas Wings. I thought Indiana would take this because I saw the points just piling up for the Indiana players. I'm like, Caitlin got 19 assists. 24. First, she had 11 points. I was looking at the score or her points. First, she had 11 points, and I blinked, and she had like 20 something points and 19 assists. Aaliyah was balling out. Lissa was balling out. Tiffany Kelsey was balling out. But I guess they couldn't stop Enrique and the Enriquez as Seth calls them. Dallas did win 101-93. So those were the scores. What's good, everyone? Hey, April, what's going on? Shantae says Skaces go hard. Yes, they do. So that is the scores for last week. I also want to look at the standings real quick. I haven't done that this season yet. So if we're looking at the standings, this is the league view. And as we can see, New York is number 1, 21-4. They have won 4 games in a row. Next, you have Connecticut at 18-6, Minnesota 17-8, Seattle at 17-8. They're tied, even though I think Minnesota, they have the same exact win percentage. So I don't know how they determine who gets what or whatever. But anyway, Minnesota's 3, Seattle's 4, Las Vegas is 5. They were 4 when they lost to Chicago. That bumped them down to 5. They're 16-8. Phoenix is 13-12. Indiana is at number 7. Phoenix is at 6. Indiana's at 7 with 11-15. Right there. Chicago was number 8 at 10-14. Atlanta is number 9 at 7-17. I was going to say Las Vegas. The Sparks, Los Angeles Sparks, is number 10 at 6-18. Washington is number 11 with 6-19, and they have the same exact record as the Dallas Wings at 6-19. So that's what everything looks like. Surprising. A lot of people didn't think that the rookie-led teams in Indiana and Chicago would be playoff contending teams. And if we were to end the season right now, guess who would be in the playoffs? Both Indiana and Chicago. And I say rookie-led teams because those were like the big names. You think Caitlinclark, big names. You think Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Indiana, I do feel, has a lot more pieces of the puzzle, which is why I feel like they're becoming way more successful. They've kind of found their niche on how they want to utilize, how they can best utilize CC in the scheme that they have going on, and still be able to run their offense through Aaliyah in the post. So I think they've kind of found their little juju, and they're making things happen. Chicago, on the other end, is still in the rebuilding phase. Still very much about the core, which is Angel, Camilla, and Kennedy. Kennedy Carter is their leading scorer. So it is it's in rebuilding. So they don't really have all the pieces. Indiana has their rookie, the reigning rookie of the year. They have all-stars. They have like a bunch of vets. They have, people that have skin in the game. Chicago's still in the rebuilding phase. So for both of them to be where they are is actually pretty dope. So I would love to see if they continue that and end up really making it into the league. Into the playoffs. Sorry, y'all. I had to sneeze. Keisha's in the house. Hello, Keisha. Keisha says hello to everyone. All right, so we're done with that. Now let's get into some news around the league. And this is what I just kind of mentioned. We have the trade update by Chicago Sky. Immediately after Chicago won against the Aces, they had their press conference. They're going on break. The very next day, we get this message that, guess what, guys? Marina Mabry is no longer with Chicago Sky. She is actually going to Connecticut Sun. Chicago Sky is getting Rachel Banham and Mariah Jefferson. Also a 2025 first round pick and the rights to swap 2026 first round picks with Connecticut. And I will say I was a little taken back because I had heard I kept I don't know if anybody follows who is it? Is it Annie Constable or Carly Bell? I want to say Annie. She writes for Chicago. It might be Annie. Kept putting out these articles like every day, like twice a day. These articles about Dana. Dana is on the not chopping block, but Dana is looking is next to be traded. Dana's probably going to be traded in the break. Dana's probably going to be traded. Dana trade, Dana trade, Dana trade. Like they kept saying Dana. So when we got the news that it was Marina that was traded, I was a little confused because I hadn't heard anything about them wanting to trade for her, or her wanting to leave. But another article came up right after that, we found out that Marina did ask for the trade. And I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I feel like what her explanation for what she said makes a lot of sense, and I can understand if you're a player and you have your expectations for what you want your career to look like, and kind of what you've been told and what you believe. If those things aren't panning out and it's not working, then I mean, you want to do what's best for you in your game. And what she said was that she was told a certain set of things by, I guess, the last GM, coach, ownership, whatever, that she had a certain role within the team, and that's not the case. And so, she wanted a trade, and I could see that. I mean, she's the highest paid player on the team, so at some point, Chicago was highly invested in her. And there's no shade against the rookies and Kennedy or anybody, but I mean, you get these rookies in here. Angel Reese is one of the most well-known rookies, in the league. Camila Cardoso is coming off of an undefeated season. She's 6'7". She's player of the tournament. She comes with a lot of accolades, and Angel and Camila together was a lot of attention behind them. And coach even said that she wanted to start Chicago. She wanted Chicago to be known as a defensive first team. She wanted Chicago to be an inside out team, playing a lot of high low and pushing their offense through the post. So if you're pushing your offense through the post, it's not going to be guard heavy, as far as like all your guards aren't going to get the attention, I guess, that they're used to getting. And we can see as they were playing that they're not very used to passing the ball in the post and getting the ball to Angel and Camila or whoever is in the post at that time. It's kind of been an up and down struggle to maintain that game plan. It's a lot of hero ball that was being played. So there's a major adjustment that needed to take place. And so if certain players had a different outlook and a different expectation for what their game was supposed to look like, and now everything is kind of changed, I can definitely see they may not be happy there. Shantae said Marina will probably feel the same way, but in a different environment with the veteran team. Yeah, I mean, I think she wanted at that time to be, and I don't want to speak for her because I don't know, but I think she wanted to be like the main, like the first option for offense. Like she wanted to be the first option. And you got Kennedy that already was coming off the bench, just explosive. When she was given the opportunity to become a starter, it was like a wrap. So Kennedy is pretty much, if she has the ball, she's taking that ball to the hole. She might pass off here and there, but if Kennedy is not the first line, then they're looking at Angel, then they're looking at Camila in the post. And then they're looking at the guards. And so she's just not, that's not the role she's playing. So if she's traded to this team who is a playoff contending team, is the number 2 team in the league, the team that had one of the best starts in the league, they were undefeated for a very long time. They have some great players on that team. I think she's going willingly there to be not to be a number 1 option. She knows where she's going. It's just kind of like help where they need it. When they need a shooter and she's available to shoot, then that's what they can, use her for. I know. So maybe her mindset has changed. She gets to keep her money. She's not taking a pay cut. And she's with a team that more than likely will be in the playoffs and probably can go pretty far in the playoffs. So you think about that, you get bonuses with that. If you make it to the finals, you get bonuses. And then, you just get more light shed on you. And that might be, something she can take with her if she decides to go to another team, stuff like that. So I think there's perks in her going to Connecticut. And she's fine with not being the first option because she's going into it already knowing what it is. I think the Chicago thing maybe was like a shell shock to her. And honestly, I feel like Dana might feel the same way because Dana lost her starting position. So that can't feel nice that you lost your starting position. And you went into the season thinking one thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Dana is next to ask for a trade or be traded or whatever. I don't know who we're looking for, who we're going to get, but we shall see. Shantae says, Dejanay not happy about the trade, I heard. I haven't heard anything about that, but and I'm sure she wouldn't outwardly say anything to the public if she wasn't happy, but I think it's going to be hilarious to see them two on the floor. I mean, it's similar to seeing Kalia Copper and Sophie on the Sun because they got into it. They had their little tiff, and then now they're teammates, and they seem to be fine. So, seeing all the clips of her and Marina going at it over the years, even when Marina was in Dallas, now they're teammates. It's just funny. It's just real funny. April says, if I was Clark, I would ask to be traded from Indiana. She'll never grow there, especially with the coach and GM. Really? What do you mean she won't grow? What do you think she needs to grow in? I mean, I think she's growing. For me, I think she's actually growing in ways that'll help her be more versatile down the line. I think with Iowa, she was just doing whatever she wanted to do. The defense sucked, so no one could defend her, and she was able to chunk up, the logo threes and, score 40 points a night and all that other stuff. And not to say she wasn't a good passer, but it could be part of the hype because I wasn't an Iowa fan. I didn't watch a lot of Iowa games, but it seemed to me like she was kind of pigeonholed as being one type of player. And now with Indiana, I mean, her feeding to Aaliyah, that's going to help them win games. And look at her, 19 assists. Like, she's breaking records and she can drive to the basket. So I think is her not being able to maybe shoot at will like she used to be able to and connect because her percentage isn't the best right now. I think it's forcing her to try to have to lean on other parts of her game, which is the facilitating, which is the passing, which is the being able to drive to the basket once they post players clear it out for her and stuff like that. So I think she's growing, and she's always going to have that three. If she puts that whole thing together, it's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble. So I think so, but I don't know where do you think she should go? Where do you think she could go to be able to grow in the way that you think she should? April says it's definitely going to be a different look and shakeups after the break. Mitchell is allowed to do whatever. I don't know. I don't watch Indiana, so I can't really speak to that 100%. I'm just going off of what Caitlin said about her game and her being able to try, be doing different things with her game. From what I see, I do see, Kelsey Mitchell scoring a lot. I do see Aaliyah Boston being, the focal point of the offense. And I think for that team, that's what's working. I mean, they want to win games. That's what's working. I don't know where. I mean, she would have to go to a place where they're just rebuilding so she can be the main offense and they build around her. I mean, I don't know what team that is because I mean, we don't have that many teams in the W. Is not, there's not really too many places you can go that's rebuilding. I think Angel and Camilla, in a sense, got lucky in that way because it's them and Kennedy and the players that's there, Izzy and Bree and Dana and Lindsay. And Mick, they're all there. But I mean, we don't know what that team's going to look like in a year or two or whatever. But I do know, and I'm pretty for sure that core is going to stay there. Kennedy, Camilla, and Angel, and pieces are going to be built around them, just like what we're seeing right now. So I don't know what other team she could go to get that. Where in the world would Caitlin go? To the Valks? That's what RC says. Shantae says Indiana is perfect for her. Yeah, I think they're good for her. I think so. April says she needs to go where there's a coach that actually played the game professionally. Okay, so you don't like the coach for sure. You don't like sides. RC says J Spot, why I always walk back in when you're talking about CC. Because someone brought it up. April brought up about Caitlin. What do you think, RC? Caitlin, where should Caitlin go, and how do you feel about her being in Indiana? Do you think Indiana is holding back her game, is not allowing her to grow? April says, plus she doesn't look happy at all. Well, you watch, I don't, so I can't speak to if she is happy or not. Shantae says the coach not going to be there next year, and it'll be hard to find a coach to replace Sides. RC says Sess is Indiana. Huh? You mean Cece or Sess is Indiana the closest thing she can get to Iowa? Are you calling me Sess? Are you mistaken where you're at? I'm confused. Are you saying Cece? Indiana is the closest thing she can get to Iowa, which is close to home. Yes. And doesn't her boyfriend, they said her boyfriend is a coach or something on the Indiana Pacers. So, I mean, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer to that. But RC, let me know in the comments. All right. So what else happened? What else happened this week? All right. So we had the All-Star game. The All-Star game took place this past Saturday. It was July the 20th, between the United States women's national team, the Olympic team, versus the WNBA All-Stars. And the Friday before that, we had the skills challenge. And the winners of both of those events was Alicia Gray from Atlanta Dream. First, she won the skills challenge, and then it was crazy. Her and JJ in the last seconds, and I might get a copyright. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick, and we can watch the last few seconds of the shootout. Let me see. WNBA. Because it came down to the wire. I was actually really surprised that JJ made it through. Like I thought it was gonna be if a big was gonna take it, I thought it was gonna be Big Mama. What's her name from Washington? She used to play for New York last year. I can't think of her name now. But I thought it was gonna be her. And no, it was JJ. Jay don't get copyrighted. My channel is already copyrighted. That's why I can't be monetized from all the other stuff that I've had on there. So we just gonna roll with it because I wanna show it. I'm gonna leave the sound maybe, and they won't catch me. We'll see. So maybe if I play it in the background, they won't say nothing. The final round, I don't think y'all can hear that. Maybe if I just have it. Up here, nobody will know. How about that? Let's see. All right. So this is right here is Alicia Gray. She has 10 points. This is the final round. As you can see, Alicia was heating up. I think the round before that, I think JJ got both her starry balls. That's how she ended up getting it. Alicia said she was tired. She was very tired. And she was about to run out of gas, but she was throwing them up there. Can I make this go faster? I don't think I can. Let's see. Playback speed. Usually they say this works. If I speed it up, they can't catch me. All right. Now we got JJ coming up. She needed 23 to win. She started off pretty cold. See her going to her second rack. Starting to miss way more than she did when she first started that last round. Missed the starry. That middle rack she was hitting that last round. She got, looks like the last three. Missed that starry. Second to last rack. It's coming along. She's at 15. Look at Alicia. Alicia looking like, uh-oh. What we doing? 18, 19, 20, 21. She ran out of time. She missed that last ball. Too many misses. Alicia wins. That was how the 3-point shootout went. Couldn't happen to a better person, to be honest. Like, Alicia Gray is full of smiles. She seems like a really good person, really good player. So she deserved to shine. The girl won $110,000. No, yeah, $110,000 in one night. When I think they said her salary is $185,000 or something like that. So that's crazy. Shout out to Aflac for providing the money for these players. And Alicia just said, I'm taking all of it. I'm going to take all of it. No worries. Let's see. April says Arizona is wanting her badly. Sophie Cunningham was trying very hard to recruit her at the All-Star game. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about CC going to Phoenix? RC says, Jay, I'm always talking to Seth so much is always in my auto type coming up at the time. You called me Seth. RC says, just leave her in Indiana. I don't see a better place for her as currently constituted. I know she probably want to be in Minnesota, but Cheryl don't want her. Why you think Minnesota? Because of Maya Moore? Samuelson. Oh, wait, what? What did I miss? No. Not Samuelson. I don't know if you're talking about I'm trying to think. What's the lady's name? Now I got to look it up. Big Mama from Washington is who I was trying to remember her name. Who played for New York last year. Let me see. Names always escape me. Y'all might have said it down there. No, y'all didn't say it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Where is she at? Stephanie Dolson. That's who I thought out of the bigs. I thought Stephanie Dolson would get it. She kills us with the threes. Gillette is in the house. What do you think about the custody battle between NECA and Hamby over Angel Reese? That's been so funny to see online. That's been so funny, and they're asking Asia to enter the chat because Asia's the number one mama. But of course, Angel being the diplomat she is, she's just she called both of them mama. She tweeted at both of them and called both of them mama. And I mean, it's just pretty cool to see like these vets surround Angel in this way. Both NECA, Satu, and De'Erica were a part of the orientation for all the new rookies that came in this year. They had an orientation like a couple of days before the draft. That was that team of rookies that went to, or draftees or draft prospects that went to New York, got the invite to New York. And so they were like their mentees during that time. And I think, Angel just happened to get, really close to NECA and De'Erica. She hasn't said too much about Satu, but those two, she seems they're really getting close to. Of course, we know Asia. Asia has been a mentor to her since she was in Maryland. Asia has talked about her in her book. They have a special relationship. It's pretty dope to see. And I like to call them sisters. People get mad at me for talking about both of them in the same sentence online, but I see the trajectory of a young Angel Reese to aspire to be what Ajawilson is now. And I don't think anything's wrong with that. They both play the same position. And being that she is one of her mentors, I can see the influence. That's somebody that Angel looks up to. And I can see the influence in part of her game. Obviously, the biggest influence we see, the leg sleeve, is something that they all picked up from Asia. So I think it's cute, and I love to see them play against each other. I know Angel is soaking everything up because she is a student of the game. Definitely a student this year with, soaking up as much as she can from each and every vet that she comes in contact with, that is willing to offer any help or advice. So to see that it's been really cute. I like it. But Asia's the mama. For me, is Asia gets the top pick. But yeah, I love that NECA and De'Erica were fighting over her for who was going to get custody. RC says if Caitlin goes to Phoenix, BG better not be there. Why? Why you don't want them playing together? RC says, "Oh, Jay, thanks for wrenching, modding me. I didn't even know I was a wrench." Yes, I gave you a wrench a long time ago. A long time ago. Eagles Brothers in the house. Hey, just got done with work. Hey, y'all, what is up? RC says, if John Quayle would have won, I would have threw up. And she ain't hit not one of those during the All-Star game. Like I thought the All-Star game, we were going to have fun. Like it was going to be just a bunch of joking around, and it was not. It was not that. But it ended up being a really, really, really good game. Really competitive. Arike showed out in the second half. That was bananas. I didn't even show the score for that. But let me see. I think they won. Didn't they win by 8 or 9? Am I mistaken? And I know they were up. they were whooping the US at one point. Arike alone was whooping her. They won. Where is it at? Y'all hear me scrolling. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, calm down. They won, 117 to 109. The team WNBA beat the women's national team 117 to 109. Another thing that I didn't necessarily expect. I don't know. I thought it was going to be more fun. I thought it was going to be joking and laughing. I thought we'd see some alley oops and some crazy passing and, people being foolish and funny and silly, but that wasn't what happened. But it was still a good game. We sent our girls off. We battle tested them. We got them to see where they need work, where they need help. And so far they've been doing well. I don't know if y'all saw the game today where they played against Germany. They did great today against Germany. That team is stacked. Like, I didn't even realize. I mean, watching them play against the All Stars is one thing because isn't in your mind it's an All Star team, and so you don't really. I'm not putting two and two together of as who's on that team, but to watch them today play Germany, it's like unfair. You literally have it was a lineup, one lineup that I saw. It was Asia, it was Stewie, Fee, right, and Chelsea Gray. And who was the other guard? Was it Sabrina? It might have been Sabrina. Like, are you crazy? Are you serious? You have all three of them, Stewie, Asia, and Fee, and you think you about to like do what? It's crazy how they can even work together, being that they all play the same position, but they made it work. So just seeing that, I'm just in awe. Or if you see Jackie and Sabrina and Jewel all on the floor together, it's just taking on this team. I'm going to be taking on these teams. I'm going to be excited to see what they do when the Olympics start up Friday. I think their first game, they said, is on the 29th. I want to say they play, is it China or Belgium? I can't remember who they play, but it's on the 29th. Shantae said it was a great competition at 3-point. $115? How? She got a $5 bonus. Oh, 5,000. I was like, what? What's she gonna do with $5? Okay, $5,000 bonus. For what? What did she get that for? For winning both of them? She got a bonus? Zai's in the house. I almost forgot you was live. That's because I'm normally not home around this time. Okay, well, thank you for coming through. I always appreciate seeing you. MMA Lifestyles in the house. Hey. So she got 115,000. Cool. Yep. Steph Dolson. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I didn't see that at first. Thank you. RC says, J Spot, the 3-point contest was pretty damn good, even without Kate Brina. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little surprised that they weren't competing. I didn't really like that was like all the hype and all the rage when Caitlin was when they were before she even made it into the league. It was like ever since NBA All-Star, everybody was just talking about wait till Caitlin comes in, wait till Caitlin comes in. Her and Sabrina are gonna go head to head, and then maybe Steph can come to the WNBA All-Star, and then it could be, Steph, Cece, and Sabrina against each other, some kind of, whatever kind of shootout. But it didn't happen. I talked about it on Sess's show as to why I kind of realized probably why it didn't happen. I know Sabrina said like she was kind of focused on the US team. They had practice or something like the day before, the day after, or something. And it's just one thing she didn't feel like she wanted to do. She said that she felt like if she couldn't put her best foot forward, she didn't want to participate in it because she obviously wants to win. And with everything going on, she just wasn't as focused on that, like getting her practice in like she needed to. So that's why she didn't do it. Cece, didn't she say she just said she was tired, I believe. Like she just, that's just one thing she just didn't feel like she wanted to do. So she declined. And then I heard, Angel did say that she got invited to do the skills challenge. And she also declined because she just wanted to enjoy the weekend and not have to worry about anything but the All-Star game. So, I mean, that's their right to do. But I'm sure people would have enjoyed to see Sabrina and Cece in the 3-point. And if Angel, if word got out that Angel actually was invited, it would have been, talks about why she didn't do that as well. But it was still a good weekend. I was just really thrown off. I thought they were going to do something special. I was like, oh no, they're declining this one because they're going to do something special. Like some other kind of contest is going to happen and they're going to do that. But nope, they didn't. But I get it. It's an Olympic year. Sabrina is not thinking about that. And Cece says she wanted a break. So we're gonna go through that. Or we're gonna take it for what they say. Hey y'all, if y'all are in here, go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Read the little tag down below, my little ticker, if you want to support the show. It shows you how you can do that. But I would really love it if you're not a subscriber to go ahead and hit that sub button because I want to get to 1,000. I've been hanging out in this 800 for a minute. I would like to get my 200 more subs so I can hit this 1,000. That's one of my big goals. I want to get that. And so y'all can help me out with that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're in here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. April says, I'm telling you, RC, that owner from Arizona wants CC bad. He really wanted to draft her. That man got a lot of money and is obsessed. I think BG will come around. BG wouldn't want to play with CC. Is that what it is? Shantae said, not threw up. RC says, unless Caitlin asks out, she ain't going nowhere. And MMLF Style says, how you doing, Jay? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. Just a little tired from work. I don't get no break, but I'm off this weekend. I'm going to see Janet Jackson. I'm very excited about that. That this is like I've lost count how many times I've seen Janet now. Anytime she comes to town, I'm going. Me and my best friend. So I'm super, super excited. Work has been hell on earth. But the bright side is I get to come talk to you guys on Tuesday. That helps my week. It helps break up my week. And I'm going to go see Janet on Saturday. So I'm having a pretty good week. So thank you for asking. RC says, Jay and Shantae, Michelle, funny thing, the game was really interesting. Dare I say intriguing. Then boom, Arike strikes. I'm like, hold on. Damn, Arike set it off and stole our close all-star game. Our close all-star game. Yeah. Arike, once she got that ball, it was one point in the game between Arike and I want to say DT and somebody else on the US team. They were not missing shots. So poor Angel, because Angel needed like a couple of more rebounds to get her double-double. She's just running up and down the court and can't get nothing because nobody's missing any shots. Like Arike hit like maybe 4 or 5 shots in a row. Poor girl running down to another end. Here go DT shooting a couple shots in a row. So she couldn't. I was like, this girl's not gonna get her rebounds because nobody's missing. This is crazy, but it was good. It was good to see. But Arike went off. For her not to have any points in the first half and then to end the game with, 34 points, beating the record of, I think the record was 31 points by Joel Loy, who set that last year in Vegas. And she got a record for the most points in a quarter at an all-star game. She got 21 in the third quarter and just getting the most points in a second half of a game at 34 points. Arike said, I need that. Give me that trophy and whatever that bonus is. I don't know what the bonus. The W's bonus is not as big as Aflac. So I don't know how much she got for being the MVP of the All-Star game, but she said, give me that. And she got $100 from Cheryl Miller for hitting a half court shot. Could have been 200, but Angel kind of stole that moment because Angel also hit a half court shot. I don't know if y'all saw that circulating online, but that was pretty cute. Eagle Brother says, if USA can continue with intense defense and good ball movement, we will win gold again. But I heard we play in the hardest bracket, so it's going to be tough. Also, we play Japan first. Japan. What did I say? China? It's Japan. I know they play Germany again, and they play Belgium. I just don't know what order it is. I forget because I was just watching it. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. Nah, Jay, for being an all-star. Wait, what are we talking about? I missed. What was the question that we were talking about? I can't see CC shooting from the ball racks, especially from baseline. Yeah, I was saying that's what I was saying. I think CC is more, she's a range shooter. Also, she shoots off the dribble. She shoots off screen. She leans to her left. She loves to go left. And it's kind of almost like a fadeaway shot. So I've never really seen her just spot up and shoot like close range from the three. So to do that repetitively, I think that is harder than probably most people think if you are a shooter, because especially you have to adjust the way you shoot. She shoots from long range. So you're coming up, I don't know how many feet, 4 feet, something like that, 3 feet. And you're having to adjust to be able to hit that all the time. And then for you, if she wasn't close to hitting a bunch of those shots, if she was like bricking everything, that's not a good look for her. So I think she did right by not doing it. and maybe she'll practice it. Seth says she'll never probably do a 3-point shootout. I think she'll practice and probably do it one of these years. I don't know, but that's why I agree with you why she didn't do it. Dante, what up? What's up, friend? Did you hear about LSU fan calling, petitioning for HBL to get off the 3x3 team for Michaela? No, I didn't hear that, but I did see online they were roasting HBL because Michaela shook her up pretty good. And hit a 3 right in her face. Yeah, people were saying like her defense hasn't changed. Nothing about her has changed. So yeah, they were going in. I didn't participate in that, but I can believe you that they are probably trying to make a petition. It's already done, guys. Your petition's not going to work. It's done already. She's already over there. They're already practicing. So there's nothing we can do about it now. RC says if Nafisa can be healthy down the stretch, maybe they can make a potential championship run. Fee is so important to them, Jay. Yeah, I think so. She looked good today playing. She did great. I saw her and I didn't see the whole game. I saw like the end of the third, and then I saw the fourth quarter. By that time they were switching out players, but I'll tell you who did look good. Freaking MVP. The MVP, Ajawilson. Jeez. I think she led all scorers in today's game. I think she had 19 points. Am I right? 19 points, 14 rebounds, and then Stewie was second. That was crazy. But yeah, Fee is very important to Minnesota. And I mean, I can see them. Making a run. Summer's in the house. Girl, I'm just getting here. Insert Becky Hammond me. It's okay, girl. I'm glad you're here. It was Stewie. Britt said, yes, our girl. And Copper. The 5,000. Now, I'm confused. Poor HBO. Eagle Brother says Japan, Belgium, and then Germany in that order. Japan is a cut and screen team that jack up threes. Belgium is fundamentally sound and wants revenge on us for beating them by 1 a few months ago. Okay. And I'm sure Germany wants us now after we beat them the way we did today. So we got a challenge ahead of us, but I believe that we can do it. I believe we can do it for sure. Oh, it was Copper that was hitting the shots. The 5,000. The 5,000 was just a bonus for the All-Star. Is that what you were trying to say, Shantae? RC says, Asia Wilson. Man, that girl gets better and better every day. It's scary. Not girl, that woman. She gets better and better every freaking day. It is crazy. The only thing that stops Asia from being great in a game is Asia. That's the only thing. Like nobody stops her. It's just her if she's having a bad night. That's bananas. Quit calling me Cess, RC. I need to see more from my new Iowa player, Lucky Olson. She didn't snap in 3x3 like I hope. She is playing well in practice though. Is she she's an alternative? She's like the backup or whatever. All right, let's see what else we have. I'm gonna put this back up. We were talking about the skills challenge. Another thing that happened in the All-Star game, I think this is my next one. The rookies. Now, my girl Angel is a walking double-double. It's just what she does. The crazy thing is Angel almost had a double-double in like 15, 14 minutes. She had almost had her double-double. She had 6 rebounds in, 2 minutes when she first got in the game? 5 or 6 rebounds in 2 minutes. Like she was on it. she is the rebound queen. She is the double queen. She came in there and did what she normally does, which is get a double. And she became the first rookie in WNBA history to get a double in an all-star game. Now there was some confusion because at first they announced that she was the first one since 1999 and that Yolanda Griffin had got that, but that's not true. I looked it up. Yolanda Griffin only had 5 rebounds that game. Also, it's also a note to go in there is that a lot of these players weren't rookies. Like when they came into the league, when the league first started, they weren't technically rookies. And then also the league started in 97. The first All-Star game was in 99. So it's kind of skewed a little bit, but technically for all history purposes, Angel is the first rookie, the first real straight up rookie to get a double in an all-star game. And then Cece said, well, I'm not hitting these threes, but I'm about to dish out some assists because I do that too. And she ended up with the record for the most assists from a rookie in an all-star game, which is 10. Sue Bird had the all over record, all-time record. She had 11 in the all-star game. CC just couldn't get that last. She needed 2 to beat it. Just couldn't get it because Arike wasn't giving up the ball. I mean, we're just gonna be honest because Arike had taken over that game and nobody was getting that ball. 1, 2. I think they spent the last like few minutes of the game trying to get her to get a 3. So Angel was the one screening for her, like trying to set screens so she can get off and get her shot. Now she did shoot it, she didn't make it. I think she tried a second time, didn't make it, and then by that time it was too late. But the last couple of minutes they were really scrambling to try to get her one logo shot. It just did not happen. But she still ended up with the 10 assists. So both of them breaking records. That's kind of been the story of this season. I still, for me, Angel's still my pick. I'm rolling with Angel until the wheels fall off. I feel like she is in the lead. She had a great first half. Cece did bring up the rear because she got those 19 assists in that last game. That's what took it over. She did get a triple double. She made history with being the first rookie to get a triple double. I think the 19 assists is an overall WNBA record, but I mean, I just feel like if we're going to look at records, I think Angel had more of them broken, but not just going off records, just period, just consistency in play. I think Angel slightly edges out for me, Cece. But we have a whole half of a season to go, so we're going to see what's happening. But they're like, it's like a teeter totter, in some people, in most people's mind. But you see the good things that they're doing and them coming together. I wasn't as impressed. I'm be honest, wasn't impressed by them being on the floor together because I never thought they had an issue. I never did. It wasn't like, oh my God, they're touching hands. It's like they've already said that they're good. They already said there's no hard feelings, but I understand the optics of that. People want to see that, hopefully, which it doesn't, because I've already seen comments. I've already seen the comments. I would think seeing something like that, them being able to play together and it'd be cool that the crazy stands would like back off of Angel and stop being so, crazy towards her and disrespectful. But that didn't stop. I literally saw some comments like yesterday. So that didn't help it. But, I just want everything to die down, let these ladies play, let them do what they do, and let them enjoy their rookie year and just ball out. They're both amazing players in their own right, in their own way. They do 2 different things. They play 2 different positions. There's really no like rivalry there other than the history, I guess, of them being in college. But both of them, what they do have in common is that both of them are freaking ballers and they are leaving their stamp on this league already. It hasn't even been a full year yet. And already in 2 months, 2.5 months, they have left their mark. So it's dope to see. Here we go. What did I miss? Yeah, you're bad again. Zah says Asia's been in super Saiyan mode since her hair turned white during the media day. Right. She wasn't playing when she said she was Storm. Cause she didn't ran through this league like a tornado. Like she is not, and I don't see her stopping. So shout out to Asia. Did I say Angel? I might have said Angel. Asia. I get the names mixed up. RC says, Jay, I'm acting like Shannon when he kept bringing up Skip and calling Stephen A when he moved to Undisputed. Yeah, stop calling me Sess. Summer says the double doubles are coming in the first half, just like her college days. Yep. Y'all have to understand that's what Angel does. She's been doing it since high school. That's just a part of her game. People were upset about this streak, saying that she was stat padding and her team is losing games. First, they're losing games to help her get her double double. Then the games that they win, they're scoring too many points to help her get a double double. Nobody's satisfied. But the thing that remains is that Angel is that girl. She's always going to be relentless on the glass. She's going to go after those rebounds. She's probably up 98% of the time going to have double digit rebounds. And she can score. When she's not tripled and double teamed, she can score. She gets putbacks. Soon as the ball goes off the basket, whoever misses that, if it's on the offense side, she's going to go back up with it. So that's how she gets her points. I mean, I guess people can stay mad at it. I don't know. Shantae says, why CC look different in the pic? In this one that I have up, I don't know. She don't look different to me. I'm sorry, y'all. My throat, my allergies again are acting up for real this time. My allergies are acting up. Uh, RC says, Jay, you're probably going to call me petty, but I was a little upset that Caitlin didn't have as great of a performance in the All-Star game as Angel. I got over after a few hours, but I was a little bittery. It's okay. I'm sure you and a lot of other people felt like, you know, CC was going to go off. I did. If Summer's still in here, I said CC was going to get at least 5 logo shots. I thought that's what was going to happen. I said Angel's going to get her double double, and CC is going to get at least 5 logo threes in there, and it just didn't happen. RC says to Shantae because she was winning. I'm breathing so freely right now, Jay, because this is the pit stop enjoying the Olympics and U.S. Olympics hoops before the intensity of the Rookie of the Year races back up. Yeah, it's about to get crazy this second half, so I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. RC says, Jay, I might not hate or dislike. They may not hate or dislike each other, but I can guarantee you they won't. They don't hang out with each other at any time at all. No, they don't. I mean, they don't have to be friends. I don't expect them to be friends. They're just not enemies. And a lot of people have built up this hate towards Angel off some fictitious stuff that they made in their minds that Angel hates Caitlyn and she doesn't. And so, they have to, show that, we're actually cool. We've been playing against each other since high school. It's going to be cool if we end up being teammates for the 2028 Olympics, and it's going to be many more all-stars that we're probably going to be teammates on as long as we're in the same conference. Is no bad blood, but I just want people to be aware. Anybody that's watching this that, has all the butterflies in their stomach because, Caitlyn and Angel, played on the same team. Understand, and most of you understand basketball, so I don't even have to tell this to y'all, but it may be some new people watching that's new to the game. Angel, when she's in the game, she is focused on winning and winning only. And if you are on the other side of that team, you may get it. You may get blocked. She may talk trash. She may look at you. She may scour at you. I don't know. Any number of things. She doesn't really care. In between those lines, you are not on her team. You are essentially the enemy that they're trying to beat. off the court, she's cool. So please don't take any offense to if they end up playing when they play together, or when they play against each other in August. I think that'll be their last time that they play against each other. I want to say the 23rd, maybe. I might be off, 23rd, 26th. Understand that the hand slaps and the smiles and all that other stuff is not going to be in that game. Maybe before the game, maybe after the game, but during the game is all business. So don't start this back up. Please don't start this back up. They're cool. They're fine. They ain't best friends, but they're just ball players, and they're both of their objective is to win the game and help their team win the game. That's it. So please don't start no mess. Please don't start no mess when they play each other in August. Please don't. Keisha says, Aaliyah Boston says she was happy to have the queen be her teammate. She was talking about Angel. Yeah, I saw that. Summer says, I was rooting for her to knock down some threes. Yeah, I think everybody was. We were expecting 1 3. She didn't hit one. So she was just off. And the girl, I mean, like she said, she might be just tired. She has been playing. Her and Camilla are the only 2 rookies that have been playing, and Kate Martin have been playing all the way through. They didn't really get a break. So for her, she's probably just, her arms are tired. she's one of the most utilized people on her team. The last couple of games, she's played like 40 minutes. The girl's probably tired. So I don't, I wanted to see some threes, but it just didn't happen this year. RC, Shantae says, I knew she wasn't going to get off. CC needs screens and space to shoot threes. RC says, Jay, I got to pick your brain on this photo. Pull it up if you must. But what do you think about Caitlin sitting directly between Aaliyah Boston and Ajawilson during the All-Star Friday night? I saw that. I didn't think anything. I was like, oh, there's CC sitting next to Asia. I didn't think anything of it. Personally, because it wasn't like they were like talking to each other the whole time they were sitting there. I think Cece is more of an introvert. She's kind of like me, although I'm talking to you guys. This is a little different than like in a social setting. Unless I got some drink in my system, I'm usually not talking to a bunch of people, and so she just seemed more introverted. Asia and Aaliyah know each other. They're from the, obviously they have the Don connection. They have the school connection. They've been playing together in this league now for 2 years or almost 2 years. So they have a connection. So I didn't see a lot of, fun conversation happening. I saw it and I didn't think much of it. What did you think of it, RC? I called their photo 3 goats sitting together, just in my humble opinion. Okay, he thought it was 3 goats. Got it. Summer says, you the op on the court. Me? Why? I'm the op. RC says to Shantae, duly noted. All right, what do we have next? I think we're getting into, here's a picture that I thought was cute. So you're on to talk about 3 goats. I'm not calling these people goat. I mean, Asia is my future goat of all goats. I've already said that. Angel is my future goat, because she got a long way to go, but I think she's going to be one of the best players in the league when it's all said and done, when she gets ready to retire. And Alicia Gray she's just amazing. She's just good. And she won the skills challenge. And her and Asia are best friends. So I thought this was a cute little moment that they were all talking. So that's one picture that I did bring up. I didn't take the picture of Caitlin and Asia and Aaliyah. Sorry. Oh, not me. I was like, why am I the op? RC says, I want people to butt out and just let Caitlin and Aaliyah grow, bond, and build together. Yeah. Just let them play. Just let them play. Let these newly formed teams play. They're not always going to get it right the first time. And I know, because the W is such a short season, that I think we forget, like, it's only been 2 months. It's only been, maybe 2 months and a week or something. They barely had a preseason. Now they're having a break, and half the league, not half, but a large amount of the league is going to the Olympics, and then they have to come back and like deal with that. So we have to give these teams some grace. especially the ones that have the rookies on them that are like the main, like also a part of the offense, like an Angel, Camilla, um, Caitlin, Aaliyah, Rakia. Like we got to give them a little bit of grace with these teams, because it might take all season for them to like finally click with what they have going on, and maybe that some of them may not even get it through the season. It's probably going to take until they start next season. But we have to give them a grace. Let them play. Let them feel each other out. Pause and like let's see how things go. Talking about how once it's a game there's no friends, it's strictly hoops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just saying that you the op on the court. After that, like we're friends before that ball goes up and that whistle blows. But after that, after tip off, you the ops. Yeah, I get you. All right, let's get. I think we're gonna get into some fashions. Let's get into some fits. Is that what's next? Let's see. There we go. Did y'all see Angel give a little girl her shoes? Yep, I saw that. That was very cute. I saw the girl before the game. She had that. I can't forget the pause, Shantae. The pause always got to be there. I saw I saw the girl with the sign that said, "I give you all these Reese's pieces or whatever for your shoes," before the game. So somebody must have told her, or maybe she saw it, but I thought that was cute that she gave her shoes away. But one thing she didn't give away, Angel kept that game ball. Angel got that rebound. That was the last thing that happened in that game. And that ball was hers. She did not let it go. So these are just a couple of pictures, just random pictures of some stuff that I put in here before we get to the fits. But these are the aces being crazy. The core four and Sid. I know that sounds weird, but that's what it is. Core four and Sid. And then this picture of Asia is so hard to me. Like, if you look at it up close, that's a hard picture. That's dope. She had her grills in, so she kept doing this pose all night long because she wanted people to see that she got those grills in. And I don't know if she stuck those on or if she really has diamonds in her teeth, but like 3 of her teeth have diamonds in them. I don't know if that's something you glue on, or I don't know how that works. I ain't really looked at her mouth like that, but outside of the grill, there's some teeth on the side that actually have diamonds like in the middle of them. So I don't know if she always had that or not. But I think that's a dope picture. Like, I would probably print that out and see if she could sign it for me, and I would put it up somewhere in my studio. That's a dope picture. Now we're getting into some of the fashions. Now I picked a winner for fit of the week. Some of these pictures made it into the finalists. Some of them didn't, but I'm not telling y'all which one it is or not. We're just going to look at these fits, and then I'm going to tell y'all who I pick at the end. Y'all can tell me who y'all choose. Angel has grills. Yeah, I think I saw her grills too. Ooh, who is it? I think it's, how do you say her name? Nira Sabali, Satu Sabali's sister. She has some Olympic grills. Those are so tough. It's the Olympic rings on her, like on her teeth. You have to see it. Google it. Google Sabali Olympic grills and it'll come up. Maybe let me see if I can find it real quick. Yes, I see that MMA lifestyle. Rest in peace, Sonia Massey. Yes, that was a horrible, horrible thing that happened. Can't believe these things are still happening for no reason. As far as I know, she was not a threat at all. And even if she was, there was no reason to do what they did. If y'all don't know about Sonia Massey, please look that up. I'm going to see if I can find these grills. I don't know if that's it or not. Maybe that wasn't her. Yeah, that's it. I didn't think they were gold though. This says Sabali gets 14 karat gold Olympic grills. I thought they were silver, but let me see. I'll share my screen so y'all can see it. I just think these grills were dope. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on. No, I don't know if I can make that bigger for y'all. If y'all can see that. Oh, here it is. Oh, see, we got an advertisement. Look at that. Are those not dope? Those are hard. I don't care what nobody say. Those are dope. I like those. All right, let's get back into the fashions. All right, fit check. It's time for the fit check. Everyone's favorite time of the show, favorite part of the show, the fit check. So let's get into it. Let's get into these fit checks here. This is mainly from the All-Star game. I got a couple of them from the games that happened right before the All-Star game. But we got JJ here on the side. I'm going to say, y'all zoom in on her face. Face is beat. Face is beat. Let me tell you, I'm not that into the outfit she's wearing, but I'm going to tell you that the face was beat. Then we have on the other side, we got De'Erica, aka Angel's mom, one of her mamas here. I like the outfit. I think it's pretty cute. Red with the red boots and the little red peekaboo coming through the dress, or maybe it's just the fabric is just made like that. I think that's her son back there behind her. Then we got the other mama, Nneka in her sheer cape. It's just cool to see the ladies like outside of like their jerseys. It's pretty cool to see. Then we got Dewana Bonner looking regal in her dress. I didn't get one with her standing up, but I think that's a cute dress. Then this is from the game. I believe this is the game. This looks like this happened in Vegas. But this is Sid on this side. And then we got Ajawilson on the other side. Those shoes, Asia. I love me a platform. I just do. I do. I can't wear them, but they look good. They look good on feet. Like I like the way that looks. And it gives, like she's already tall. It just gives you more height. It's crazy, but I love this whole ensemble. I love the shirt. I love the skirt. I love that the shoes match. I love that the bag is yellow. I love the whole nine. Like Asia, Sid, and Jackie. It might be one other person on their team are all styled by the same person. So it's so crazy to see the difference, especially like Jackie dresses one way. Sid will wear whatever. And then you got Asia who is just like the model, like just throw something on her and she's going to look good. But you can see their style come out and everything that she puts them in, but to have all three of them different, you don't realize it's the same person that's styling them. It's pretty dope. I ain't trying to start no rumors, but I think their stylist is Sid's girlfriend, but I don't know that to be true. I heard that. I don't know that to be true, but I do know they all three have the same stylist. Shantae said those Olympic grills go hard, don't they? Summer says, I love JJ's fit. Okay, Summer like JJ's fit. Shantae said, damn, Asia. Don't she? I mean, I wish I could wear some shoes like that. Oops, I didn't change the slide. I wish I can wear some shoes like that these days. Those are so cute. Then we got Jack. Speaking of Jackie, look at Jackie. This is at the All-Star weekend. She gonna show a midriff at one point or the other. I feel like she really loves her Doc Martens. She really loves those. She loves like a nice little kind of chunky type shoe. She's feeling her rocker side here with the leather pants, the long jacket, the bust down, the middle part bust down. She was ready for the All-Star. And then this is, I think she was going to the game in this suit. Again, I mean, it's Jackie. Like, how can you hate on it? I like it. I like what Jackie is wearing. Shantae says Jackie is the leather queen. Then we have, this was some of the festivities beforehand. This is Dee Dee Richards from, now I forget who she play for, y'all. Is it Washington? Does she play for Washington? Don't get me the line. But I like this little outfit. It's just a simple dress with some, I'm sure those are not Chucks. Those are probably some expensive, what they call them, Rick Owens. Something that I can't afford, but I like it. Then we have Elizabeth Williams. I'm just so happy to see Elizabeth back. I'm so happy to see her back. Like, I'm glad she has the surgery. I'm glad she's on our bench again. She can be there to help support our rookies. They need it because our girls are getting double, triple team. They don't want to let them score. So we definitely need a vet in their ear to tell them, like, help them figure out what they need to do. So I'm so happy to see Elizabeth. That's why I have her on there. Summer says, let's talk about J-Yo and her dancing. Right? If I can pull that up, because I said, excuse me, ma'am, what are we doing? I'm going to see if I can find that. What are we doing exactly? Let's see. I can go to my Twitter and see if I can't find it. By the way, thank all you guys who followed me on Twitter after Cess's live. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'll be going ham over on the X Twitter. Oh, y'all got to see this too. I got to show y'all this. Hold on. Where's Jackie? Oh, here it is. I said, let me go to Instagram because I did not see this taking place. What is happening here? We're going to share the screen. We're doing a lot of audibles here tonight, y'all. But we having a good time. All right. See if I can't. Y'all can't see that. Hopefully you can. But look at Miss Jackie. Mama must have had a couple drinks because she was shaking that bus down. Look at her. Feeling easy breezy cover girl over there, shaking that bus down. I ain't never seen Jackie do nothing like that in my life. And I saw her at the parade when they won their championship, and Jackie ain't moved that much. So whatever they had in her cup, keep doing it. Yeah, Dee Dee Richards on the left. Yeah. I'm saying I can't remember what team she was on. I want to say it was Washington. It is Washington, right? Or is it? No, Diamonds on Minnesota. I don't know, but that is Dee Dee Richards. All right, next up we have Kalia Copper in this mini skirt, these knee-high boots, but they're like flat boots. Washington. Okay, Washington. She got her middle part bust down. She always have that. But I this is a look. I haven't really seen Kalia Copper. I ain't seen her thighs. Like I ain't never seen her expose that. So I'm like, okay, Kalia. And then we got Kelsey Plum over here. Kelsey, she looks so different with her hair down to me. Like, I'm so used to that top knot, and that's her signature look to me. So whenever her hair is down and her shoulders are fully out, she just looks like a whole different person to me. Now, this was a cute outfit. I don't like the boots because they're kitten heels. I don't like kitten heels. Not on nobody. I thought it was like a go-go boot. Had it been like a go-go boot with a little platform on it, A+. A+ for me. A+. But those boots, I don't like them. I don't like how they're pointy at the top and then they're kitten heels. I don't do kitten heels. Pause. You're right. I should have said pause. Ooh, Shantae, you so funny. Summer says, not shaking that bus down. She was, girl. She was feeling her fantasy. Summer says, Ka. Summer says, that's Puerto Rica body wave. That's the Puerto Rican plumptress over there. I just needed her to have some different boots on, personally, for me. Then we have, my girl, the Ajawilson. Get you one that can do both. Look how she changes it up, though. Like, she literally can put on anything. I love this first look with the flannel top and skirt, and then these like Easter church socks that I used to have to wear on special occasions on Sundays with these platform yellow shoes. Like, come on. Like, for me, love it. I'm so sorry. Love it. I just love it. It's just enough contrast that I just do. Now, those are probably some really, really expensive socks. They're probably Prada or Gucci or something like that. But I love that look. And then we move over to the other side of the street where we got this girl looking like somebody that caught her on the soaring seas. The new Little Mermaid. They done picked her up out of the ocean. She's in the nets. She might as well be singing. This dress, this dress, the right fit, fire. April says nothing but net. Shantae says Aja be rocking it with fashion facts. This dress is dope, and she did this on purpose. So I don't know if y'all noticed, Aja is really leaning into the, left leg sleeve. If you've seen some of her outfits that she's been wearing lately and when she wore during her book tour, a lot of those outfits is either a split down one leg or one leg is covered and the other leg is not. She's really leaning into that. And I think that's actually going to be a part of her line that comes out with Nike sooner or later, whenever that drops, her A1 line. So this dress is similar to that. Like, they covered half of one of her legs on purpose. They made that dress for that purpose, to kind of cover. I don't know if it was made specifically for her, but that was the purpose of it being on lower on one leg than the other. But my girl Aja is a model. Let me tell you, off the runway, baby. Like, come on. Something off the rack, right? That's rich speak for if I buy something off the rack, it's gonna be at some department store or just some regular store. I ain't buying no designer off the rack because I ain't got that kind of money. If y'all wondering what that means, Angel's Balenciaga, Angel's in Paris, and they lost her luggage. So she's been, I guess, buying the stuff that she's wearing, and her first outfit was a whole Balenciaga hookup. We called it a hookup in Michigan, but the top and some shorts to match. And I think she had Balenciaga shoes on as well. And somebody had made mention that she had a pretty outfit on, or it was like the best outfit they had seen. And she was like, girl, I got that off the rack. I ain't got my luggage yet. Off the rack? Now you acting like you picked that up at the Walmart. You don't get Balenciaga from the Walmart, girl. Like, quit acting like you're not rich. We broke. We don't speak that speak. But go ahead, Angel. It ain't tricking if you got it, right? Then, speaking of Angel, here we go. I don't even have word. I had to stop myself from putting like 3 different angles of this dress on here. I just said, I'm just going to pick one and put it up there. Because I feel like this one don't really give the justice that it needs to this dress, but the other one was covering up other parts of the dress. So I couldn't really get the best angle. But this dress on freaking Angel Reese, OMG. I just feel like I wasted a lot of good body years when I was 22, because I would never wear something like that. And I was probably a good size 4 when I was 22 years old. And I wasted it. I wasted a lot of good body years. I would love to be able to wear something like that. But it's like barely on, like, it's it's just, yeah, it's just I love the dress. I love that it's a two-piece. I love like the details on the arms, that same details on the side of the dress. I love how it fits. I love like how she's wearing it. I think it looks good on her, and the shoes. I think those are her Steve Madden um gold shoes that she normally wears. But I think it's a dope outfit, and the Louis Vuitton. It just matches skin tone, the color of the dress, dope thing, and then that purse to match. Shantae said the dress is fire. April says those boots are the same as Plum's. Which ones? Are you talking about on Olivia that we're about to get to? This is Olivia Nelson Adota. I like the dress. The dress is pretty cool. I don't know what these boots are. They don't look like kitten heels from the way that her foot, it looks like her foot is elevated a little bit, but you can't really tell. I don't mind a point on a boot if it's an elevated boot, but if it's a kitten heel, I don't like it. So I can't really tell if it's a kitten heel or not. But April said that's the same boot. So we going to go with it's the same boot. But I do like the dress. I do like the dress. And Olivia be killing it. She kills it during her tunnel fits during the games. So I found this picture. I thought she looked cute. Is this the last one? Where we at? That is the last one, y'all. So I don't think, for those of you that watch me, I think y'all know who my pick is. Sometimes I have to laugh at myself because it's really not a surprise to anybody who my picks are for fits of the week, depending on the way that my reaction is to it. I try to hide it, but sometimes I can't. April says the way Asia was walking in those heels, she did look like the feet were hurting a little bit. Not as bad as when she wore those silver stilettos when she couldn't walk at all. She walked a little bit better in these, but she did look like it was starting to get on the bottom of that foot. When you get on this fleshy part of your foot, right where your toes meet, what is that, the ball of your foot? Y'all know, ladies, ladies that wore the heels, y'all know how you can take 10 good steps and you're like, oh, I'm feeling good. And then you get that 11th step in, you're like, oh no, what have I done? What decision did I make? Because I'm not going to be able to make it 3 more steps. I'm not going to make it 3 more steps in his shoes. So I ain't mad at her. It looks good. Sometimes what they say, sometimes beauty is pain. So April thinks I'm going to pick Angel. Then she said, no, you're going to pick Asia. Shantae is laughing at me. Who do y'all want? Who do y'all pick for fit of the week of all the fits that I showed? I'll go through them real fast so y'all can see who we had on the docket. I know who my pick is. Let me know who y'all's are. I'm going to take a little sip and then I'm going to hit the drum roll. April said she picked Ellie. Did I get Ellie's picture? Did you send that to me? Maybe I missed it. Ellie at All-Star. Ellie is too much. Me and my friend right now are trying to figure out how we're going to get to New York because we got to go meet Ellie. Shantae says Asia, Angel, and Dota. Lee says she's going to pick Asia. How come I didn't get it? I mean, I think I saw it, but I went back through all the messages to try to get everybody's pictures because a lot of these were submissions too. So thank you guys for sending me a bunch of pictures. Like I asked, I really do appreciate that. Excuse me. Summer says Angel Reese, or Asia for me. All right, y'all. We about to hit this drum roll. Let's see if y'all are surprised. Keisha says Angel. Hey, laugh at myself. Come on now. Y'all know me. If they got it on, I'm putting it up here. I'm so sorry. Let me take myself out just so we can see. Fit of the week for week 10 goes to the Asia Wilson, the Angel Reese. I could not pick between the two of them because not only are they my faves, they're just beautiful people. And what do they call it? PTSO. When they PTSO, they PTSO. If y'all don't know what that means, it means they put that shit on. It's just on, and they know how to how to put it on. So shout out to them. Here we go. Y'all laughing at me. Shake my head. Look, I'm so sorry. I don't do it on purpose. It's just like I go off my initial reaction when I'm scrolling through scrolling online. When they start popping up pictures, I go from my initial reaction. And when I saw Asia in this fishnet or whatever this thing is, I said, OMG, like she came out, right? And then the next day, game day, I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see Angel and I'm like, OMG. Like they wearing it. I'm so sorry. They wearing it. PTSO. Summer says, how did I know you'll do a fit of the week? And I'm so anti rookie of the year, you wouldn't think that I would do a fit of the week. But this is different. I don't want to do no co's for no rookie of the week. That's other stuff on the line. This is just me having fun. So I can do a co here, but I don't want no rookie of the week or rookie of the year. Keisha said perfect. Thank you, Keisha. Summer says 18. And Shantae says pretty feet. Yep, pretty feet too. They just happen to be my faves. But if Rakia, I didn't see Rakia here. I'm sure if Rakia was here, she would have been on there. I didn't see Cameron. Cameron's one of my favorites. I didn't see I think Dejanay went on vacation, so she wasn't there. It's a lot of people that I usually go look for that I think, really look like they know how to put clothes on. Izzy is another one. She wasn't there. She was at a family reunion. So, I mean, look, these are my picks. Y'all have y'all picks. We are going to do during this break, though, and I've said this already. We have 2 more weeks before we go back? I'll have 2 more shows, I think, before the W comes back, maybe 3. But send me your picks, like pictures of outfits from this whole season so far. And then we're going to go through as a group and we're going to pick some of the best ones from the season so far. I don't know if I'm going to do a poll. I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly yet, but I want y'all to send them to me. I want them to be in a central place. So if you could email me, you can go to my email, jbookforshow, 4sho.com. Email me some of your favorite fit picks, title it fits of the season, title it that, send me some of those picks. That way I'll have them all together under one roof and I can just pick from those and then present them sometime before the season starts back up, and then we can all look at them. So if y'all want to participate, do that. I'll make a post and I'll probably put a link either to my website where you can send them there or my email address. Feel free to do that. What Cunningham had on? Sophie? I don't think I had a picture of Sophie in here. I had her in there last week. I didn't see what she had on this time. Was it cute? Because you laughing. You making a face, so that means it wasn't cute. All right, let's move on. I think we're going to We're about to look at the rookies, and then we out of here, y'all. So now we got the rookie watch. Rookie watch. Kyra's in the house. Hey, Kyra. Yes, child. Okay, I got to go look at Sophie. Angel. So everybody played last week. They only played one game. So I'm not going to have a rookie of the week this week. I'm just presenting what they did just to see, just so y'all can see how they fared. So Angel in her one game that she played, which was against the Vegas Aces, my Aces, she had 13 points, 10 rebounds, offensive rebounds, 2. Her free throw percentage was 83.3. Her field goal percentage was 40%. And that is not a typo, y'all. That is not a typo. That girl was a plus 26 in that game. A plus 26. That is the highest, definitely the highest that she's had all season. If I pull up these stats, I can let y'all know real quick. Yeah. Plus 26 is the highest that she's ever gotten. The closest thing she's gotten to that is she's been a plus 17 3 times this season so far. But yeah, in the win against the Aces, plus 26, she affects the game in a way not a lot of people can, even if she's not scoring, even if she can't get all the rebounds. Just having her in the game really affects things for the positive. I think having her in a game kind of helps, the flow of things to where, it affects some change. So plus 26, shout out to Angel for that. Then we had Camilla. Camilla, I'm always going to put her up there because that's my homie. She didn't have the best game, but she started off so hot. She started off hot and she didn't get the ball again. Not at least not to score. She only had 4 field goal attempts in the whole game. So we got the second part of the season, we got to get Camilla more touches. We got to get Camilla more opportunities to score, not just to get her to pass the ball, because she's a great passer. She's very unselfish. She gets the ball. If she feels like she doesn't have the shot, she will pass it off. But we need to figure out how to get her the ball in enough time before the double team comes or before the triple team comes to where she can score. But still, in the beginning, she was doing great. They were going to her right away. She scored the first couple of points or baskets for the team, which got them going. But she had 6 points, 8 rebounds. 4 of those were defensive. She was 100% from the free throw line. She finally got to go to the free throw line because we talked about last week. She hadn't been to the free throw line in 4 straight games. So I think the refs heard me. So she got to go to the free throw line, got 100%, and she was 50% from the field goal percentage. She was a -2. There were some times in the games where we were kind of lackadaisical. And again, Cardoso was doing what she could on defense, but she just wasn't a part of the offense for whatever reason. It looks worse than it really is. She actually really does a super, super, super good job on defense. And that's more than what some of the stats would lead you to believe. So I'm riding with Camilla. Her numbers are gonna go up. I'm sure of it. We just need some time. Shantae says the new guards will get Miller the ball. Let's hope so. Yes, let's hope so. I think they will. And I think the more opportunity she has to actually get the ball in the right position, and we already know she can score. If you watched her at college, she can find her way to the basket. She can score, but it's very challenging when you're double teamed and sometimes you're about to be triple teamed and you can pass it to somebody that may be open. She's just a pass first type of person. She's going to pass it. So hopefully they can get her the ball and she can start to score a little bit more. I want her to average a double-double. I want her to be like 12 points, maybe 12 or so rebounds is what I want her to start averaging the second half of the season. For Angel, I want her to average about 16 to 17 points. I want her to average about 15 to 16 rebounds on average. That's what I want to see from Chicago. Then we had Rakia. Rakia had a good game. Rakia had 16 points, 6 rebounds. Again, her 3-point percentage was a 20. I don't really count that. I just keep forgetting to change it to something else. I mean, she's not a big assist person either. So I just wanted to have something in that spot. Free throw percentage was 100%. Her field goal percentage is 35.3. And her plus minus was a -7. They did lose that game, but Rakia each game has been doing better and better. She just needs, like I said, the opportunity to show how great she is. And as she continues to play and get her confidence up and get in the right positions, get a good flow with her team, I can see her doing great things for the Sparks. Then we have Cece, Caitlin-Clark. This girl had a monster game against Dallas. She had 24 points, 19 assists. It was 22.2 from the 3-point, but she was a 52.6 on regular field goals, so her threes weren't hitting, but her twos were. Her free throw percentage was 66.7. She was a -8 on the plus minus, but a 24 and 19 is pretty freaking good. 19, like I said, is a record. So, I mean, if she can get it to her teammates in the right spot and they can score, she can do that all day. And then if they can't score and people are just letting her go to the basket, that's how you get those numbers. That's how you get those numbers. So that's why I think Indiana kind of has, in a way, like, I think they found the winning kind of combination on how they can grow from that and turn those into wins, maybe. But her stat line looks great. So shout out to the rookies. I didn't do all the rookies. Next week, I'm going to do like a deep dive on all the rookies. I'm going to tell y'all where they are, what they've been doing for the season so far, what their numbers look like, if they've broken any records, if they have anything like that. And we'll kind of look closely at Caitlin and Angel and see where they are as far as like the rookie of the year. Rookie of the year is not a contest, whatever consideration. And then see if we got some rising stars, is like, Rakia's coming up, and Aaliyah Edwards said, don't forget about me. And, you got JC Sheldon in Dallas. So I think it's going to be tight coming down the rest of this season. So I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm putting my banner back up. If y'all want to support the show, go ahead and sub me. I want to get to 1,000 subs. I think I'm at 800. It'd be great if I can get those subs over the course of the next, couple months. If you enjoy the show, if you like what you see, you can always hit that Cash App if you want to bless the platform. Show your support. I'll take $1. It's all good. You can hit me at $JSpot Network. And I think that's about all I have. Again, on your way out, please give me the thumbs up. If you're watching this on a replay, tell a friend to tell a friend, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All those good things. Give me the thumbs up as you're watching this. I truly appreciate y'all. I don't know what we're going to do without basketball, not WNBA basketball. We got some Olympic basketball. I might come in here and talk about some Olympics. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I like to watch all kind of stuff. I like basketball. I like gymnastics. I like swimming. I like track and field. Did I say swimming already? That's usually the main ones that I watch. But anything that's on TV, I'll probably sit there and watch. I'll watch fencing. I'll watch tennis. I'll watch golf. I'll watch sumo wrestling. I don't know. I like the Olympics. I like to see what they have going on. So join me next Tuesday. I may have some special guests with me. We're just going to talk about the season so far, what we think. Like I said, about the rookies, about our teams and stuff like that. And then the week after that, we might be talking about some Olympics. So, there is one thing, y'all, I wanted y'all to see before we get out of here. I know everybody's probably leaving, but did y'all see this on Twitter? This man, Cam Newton. Hold on. Y'all have to see this. If y'all watched Asia's live, when she told people that she wasn't going to, if she thought that she was going to fly anybody out, then they were delusional. You got to see what Cam did. Let me get to it. This is hilarious. Hold on.
For real.
Okay.
The delusion of y'all thinking I'm finna fly any of y'all out.
The true and the God.
Be for real.
Watch Cam. Watch this.
Just Angel, let me tell you something, baby. You just went in my book.
Yeah.
You was already here.
Mm-hmm.
But
that guy, what was it? Bubblicious. How was it? You got pointed at the head.
It's the sound effects.
Hell yeah, I love that shit, boy. I love it. Cause you gotta stand on something.
You gotta stand on something.
I'm still a lady.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I'm still a lady. I still like to be courted.
Correct. But have Boog ever been flown out before? You been flew out?
Boy, what? Hell no. I wouldn't even feel right.
That was funny to me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Check that out on Twitter of the 4th and 1 show is who posted it. I guess that's Cam's show. But that is freaking hilarious. It was the mannerisms. He had them down. It was the sound effects. Shout out to Cam Newton for showing Angel some love. So that's all I have, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay safe. Stay cool. Stop the hate. Let's enjoy these Olympics. Let's cheer on our USA team. And I hope everybody else in the W is getting the rest that they need. Still getting their workouts in. Don't lose too much of the magic, but get your rest. And I hope they come back stronger than ever. That's all I have, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, y'all.